Hello, 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 brothers and sisters. How's it going? Hope you're having a splendid day or evening, depending on where you're at. So today I'm going to debut a new video series called Bible Verses Explained. So as the name suggests, I'm going to be giving a few Bible verses in this video series and explaining the meaning of them because as we all know, the Bible isn't exactly an easy read. Some verses are easily digestible, while other verses are you have to chew on them for a while, and we need discernment from the Holy Spirit in order to understand these more confusing verses. And even then, some verses are really hard to understand. There's a lot of symbolism behind a lot of verses. So today, in this video, I'll give you 4 Bible verses, and I'll explain what each of them mean one by one. So let me give you the first one. Proverbs chapter 27, verse 14. He that blesseth his friend with a loud voice, rising early in the morning, it shall be counted a curse to him. When I first read this verse, I was like, what the heck does this mean? I had to chew on it for a while, chew on it, reflect upon it, ponder upon it. And sometimes, I use Google to interpret verses. I'm not ashamed to admit that, you know. Google is a resource like anything else. We should use it, you know. Some other people have a bigger discernment than us, and we should seek wise counsel, like I said in the previous video about wisdom. So what does this mean? There are various interpretations for this verse, but I like the one that says, basically, this is any different for when the Pharisees, they pray out loud in front of others, is basically no different, you know. The Pharisees, they pray out loud in order to be seen as pious by other people. And so when you do hypocritical stuff like this, then you can't expect God to answer your prayers. So this blessing your friend out loud like this in the open, in the inappropriate times, it's like drawing too much attention to yourself, you know. You're trying to be seen as pious, you know. You have ulterior motives when you do stuff like this in front of people. So this blessing from your friend might as well be a curse, you know. So verse number 2 now, from the same book of Proverbs, chapter 26, verse 26. Their malice may be concealed by deception, but their wickedness will be exposed in the assembly. Oh, I love this verse, because it's happened to me. Brothers and sisters, what does this mean? This basically means that somebody can hate you in secret, and they can conceal that fact. When you're one-on-one with them, they can conceal it with sweet words, deceptive mouth, you know. They can basically conceal their hatred when you're with them one-on-one. But wait till they're in front of other people like themselves. Oh, they expose themselves. These people, they can't resist the urge to try to humiliate you in front of others with humiliating stories, passive-aggressive comments, for example, snarky remarks. Oh yes, you best believe that they're going to expose themselves. Because once they're in front of others, they have They have courage. It's courage really isn't the right word for it. It's a sort of like a fake courage, like the courage you have when you drink alcohol. It removes your inhibitions. Sort of like that kind of courage, which isn't really real courage at all. But yeah, passive aggression. Passive aggression is the language of the wicked, as we all know. They don't. They lack the courage to even in front of others. They lack the courage to be direct. Just like us chosen ones. We're always direct. We tell it like it is. We don't sugarcoat anything. Us chosen ones, because we have God. We have God we have God in our hearts. So we're lovers of truth. We're lovers of righteousness, and these people are the exact opposite. So they can't be direct. These people, they're always sly. They're always conniving. They're always scheming. And if you suspect somebody is secretly hating you, then put another person in the equation, like a common friend, and if they're going to expose themselves, rest assured, brothers and sisters. So yeah, let's go to verse number 3 now. Let's go to Matthew now. Matthew chapter 8, verse 21 to 22. And another of his disciples said unto him, Lord, suffer me first to go and bury my father. But Jesus said unto him, Follow me, and let the dead bury their dead. What does this verse mean? Sounds cryptic, this verse. Sounds ominous. Well, there's a double meaning in the word dead in this verse. Basically, what Jesus meant, he said, let the spiritually dead bury the physically dead. So you can't have one foot in the world and one foot with Jesus. You can't. You have to put Jesus first above all else, And it says in one of the commandments, of course, honor your mother and father. But Jesus is above all else, If you love the world more, if you love your mother more, if you love your father more than Jesus, then you're really not fit for the kingdom, That doesn't mean that you should neglect your family responsibilities, or you should take care of your children, your wife, your husband, but Jesus comes first. You have to really pick up your cross and follow him if you want to be saved, brothers and sisters. So that's the meaning, basically, of this verse. Another powerful verse that we should live by. And verse number 4 now, same chapter. Basically, most of what's in Matthew is in the other Gospels as well. There's a lot of overlap. Matthew chapter 9, verse 17. And this is a parable of the wineskins, which at first I didn't understand it. Neither do men put new wine into old wineskins, for the old skin would burst from the pressure, spilling the wine, ruining the skins. New wine is stored in new wineskins, so that both are preserved. So what does this mean? Jesus said this in the context because the Pharisees came to him and they were asking him, why aren't your disciples fasting? And he answered them, well, when the bridegroom is present, then why would the bride be fasting and mourning? When the bridegroom is present, it's a time for a rejoicing, a time for a celebration. When the bridegroom leaves, then you should be fasting and mourning. So what the wine symbolizes, the new wine, is basically the gospel of Jesus, coming down to earth and completing his works on the cross for the salvation of mankind. It's basically the new wine. And the old wineskin symbolizes the old Judaic traditions of the fasting, of various the sacrifices of the oxen and the sheep and the lambs. Yeah, you can't. The new gospel is basically you can't do service to the new gospel with the old traditions. You have to have new traditions in place. The old traditions can't handle the new ideas, the new gospel of Jesus. That's basically what it means. So yeah, that's basically what I have for you today. I hope this video resonated with you, brothers and sisters, that you got something useful out of it. And if you did, and put the smack down on the like button, destroy that notification bell, subscribe, share the video with a friend. If you have any prayer requests, send them my way. More than happy to help you out. We should all help each other out, especially these days. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'll see you guys, brothers and sisters, in the next video. Bye-bye.